Today I am going to show you how to build a super simple drowned farm for Minecraft. So this one's going to be used to get tridents and also copper if you want copper, and even nautilus shells. So that's what this farm is mainly used for, and this is actually really fast as well. Like, you'll get quite a few spawning in here. This uses the river biome mechanic where like drowns spawn much quicker than in ocean biomes, because in ocean biomes they really don't spawn that much, so that's why we're using river biomes. And you also don't need to use normal water, so you can use just flowing water or whatever you want. So all the water sources are just up there. So if you want to get straight to the tutorial, then you can use the timestamps in the description. They'll just be down there, and you can use that to go straight to the tutorial. But first, I just want to say that the item list is in the description as well, so make sure to check that out if you're building this on survival. It will help a lot. Okay, so now I'm going to explain how this farm actually works. So how it works is the drowns will spawn in this body of water here, and this doesn't have to be water sources. Well, it shouldn't be water sources anyway. This is flowing water, and it doesn't make any difference if it's water sources or not. The drowns will still spawn here, so the water sources are up here, and as you can see, there's not many water sources at all. So this is a 10 by 10 area. So this is all river biome. So if I go into my F3 menu over here, and you might be able to see down there, so I'll have like an arrow pointing to it. As you can see, I'm in river biome. So you have to keep this whole area in the river biome. So as you can see, I've picked up a fish, but as you can see, the whole thing is a river biome. So none of this is not a river biome, and it has to be in a river biome, otherwise this farm won't work. So it might take a bit of time to mark out and find a river biome that's this big. You can also do it by a 9 by 9 area, but it really doesn't make too much difference really, but I like having a 10 by 10 area because it's an even number and stuff like that. And you can make a 9 by 9 area, but don't make it any smaller than that, I'd say, because you're going to lose out on quite a few rates. So all the drowns will spawn in this massive area here, so this is quite a big body of water over here, and that's to make sure that you get the best rates possible. Okay, so over here we've got a giant roof up here, and this is to make the area dark enough. So in here it has to be dark enough for the mobs to actually spawn. So this roof kind of covers it up and makes it dark enough. During the night you get the best rates because drowns spawn more often at night, so you really don't get many rates when it's daytime, but at night you get tons and tons of spawns. Like, I've seen the spawns using free cam, and it's crazy compared to daytime. Daytime you might only get like 1 in each bit or something like that, so you'll get 1 here, but during the night you might get like 5 in here. So it's better to AFK this machine at night, and to not, like, if people are sleeping, try not to like make them sleep and kind of make it to day again if you're on a server anyway, because like it will kind of like mess up the rates a bit. So up here we've got a roof. We're just using slabs because they're easy to get, and they're spawn proof. I've got some torches up here so that this area there's no mob spawning up here. And the AFK point is up there, so this is 128 blocks from the ground over here, so 128 blocks from this glass platform here. So this means that the mobs don't despawn, because we don't want them to despawn, otherwise we'll just lose all the tridents and stuff like that. So the water source ends here. There's trapdoors to stop the walls from going down here. Okay, so now over here we've got some walls, and this is to stop the drowns from escaping, because they will do that actually, because they'll just walk around randomly sometimes, and they might walk off into the water here and despawn, because you don't want that to happen. Now over here we've got a turtle egg here, and the drowns are going to be trying to get to this turtle egg over here, and they'll try and go onto these trapdoors, even though they won't actually go to the turtle egg. They'll just go through the portal here, but this also works as a system to get rid of the zombified piglins too. So the zombified piglins will will spawn in this portal here and walk towards the turtle egg, but just drop into the water and despawn. This is a great way to get rid of them as well, as all that will happen is the drowns will go into this portal and they'll go through here, so into this area here. So we've got a turtle egg here to get them out of this portal over here, because you don't want them in this portal, because you want to get them here. So they'll go onto this platform here. So if I go into spectator, now over here you've got your chest here, which will be collecting all the items, and we've got this big area here, so this is like a massive collection system. You have to have such a big collection system for this, because you don't want entity cramming to happen, because it does happen after a while. So if you're AFKing this for half an hour, then this size will be perfect. If you get so many drowns spawning here that you don't want entity cramming to happen, and you'll lose rates if entity cramming does happen. Okay, so now rates wise on this farm is actually really fast. So I AFK'd this for quite a bit, so I did 2 1-hour sessions of AFKing with a tick warp, so it didn't actually take a whole hour, but still it took quite a bit of time anyway, because like, the tick warp still takes time. and on average I gained around 4 to 6 tridents an hour. So 1 hour I think I gained 8 tridents, and the other I gained 4. So I'd say around 4 to 6 tridents an hour, because like I only did 2 tests, so it's not fully accurate, but I did get quite a few tridents, and it's dependent on your looting free sword, and if you get many tridents then, because if you're not using a looting free sword, you're probably going to not get as many tridents as I did. Okay, so now I'm going to go on to the tutorial for this farm. So first you're going to need to find a river. So rivers just look like this, so you can find them in plains biomes, and pretty much any biome you can find rivers. And what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to mark out the actual river biome itself, because river biomes are quite small, so you will need to mark out quite a bit of river biome to make sure you're covering the whole river biome in a way, and you're kind of accurate in a way. So my farm will be 10 by 10, so if you try and find at least a 10 by 10 area, or even like a 9 by 9 area, then you should be fine. But what you need to do first is you need to go into the F3 menu. So on your computer it will say F3, like that, and you probably won't have as many statistics as I've got other mods on. So what you're going to have to look for is the river biome. So I did show you the river biome in the explanation too. So you're going to need to find the river biome bit. So what you're going to be doing is you're going to be using some building blocks. These are just temp blocks, and you're going to be shifting, and you're going to go there, and as you can see it's turned to sunflower plains, so you don't need to mark that out. But over here it's river biome, so you can go across here like this, and you can go here, still sunflower plains, so I'm going to keep going. What's this? Still sunflower plains, so I'm going to keep going across here. And we're just going to be marking out the whole river biome, as much as the river biome as you can actually, really. But okay, so I've already started out marking out the area, and I've already found a perfect place for this farm. So over here we've got a 10 by 10 area, so I'm going to go over here. So there's 3 blocks here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is a 10 block area here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And this is a big area here, so this is perfect. If you find an even bigger area, then perfect, you can make a bigger farm. Next we're going to get a block, so we're going to place a block up here, over here. This is going to be a temp block. We're going to put some glass here, and just break that block here. And we're going to be marking out another square up here. So this is like the area where the drowns will drop down and they'll go into the portal. So this is going to be a whole filled in square. So this whole square will be filled in. So what you're going to need to do after that is you're going to need to break all of this. So you won't need it anymore because you've already got the square up there. And this is all filled in, remember. So now I'm going to get a portal. So we're going to get some obsidian. We're just going to place it across here. And this is where the portal will be. So place a temp block, obsidian up here, 3 up here, temp block here, obsidian here, like that. And we can put some slabs on top of here to stop mobs from spawning on the portal, because it will actually happen. And a block here, obsidian up here, and I'm going to put some slabs on top of here, like that. And what we're going to do next is we're going to get a wall. I'm going to be putting it around here, so we don't need the corner bits. You can put them in if you want to, but I'm not going to because they're not needed. And we're going to have a lot of sector over here. Now before you light the portal, make sure to do this bit next. So get a trapdoor. This can be in the middle, so as it's 10 blocks across, it can be anywhere in the middle, so it could be 5 blocks on one direction and 6 blocks in the other, or whatever. And I'm going to put turtle egg here, and we're going to have this sort of trapdoor set up here. Now I'm going to get a flint and steel and light this portal. Your farm should look similar to this, so with the glass all filled in and also all the blocks down there all broken. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get some glass, and we're going to go onto the slab. And we're going to go across glass. Now make sure to do this accurately, and I'm just going to put a block there. And this is going to be all over the wall, and you can also break the corners if you want to. You don't have to have corners in place. So you could just do this, so the corners, just break them like that. Hopefully you've got silk touch so you can do that easily. Now I'm going to get some trapdoors, and we're going to need a lot of trapdoors for this bit. You can also use signs as well. It works perfectly fine with signs. Or just any block that works well, which lets mobs through but doesn't let walls through. So now all your trapdoors should be placed in like this, and they all should be open so the drowns can go through. So now we're going to go all the way up to Y139. So you can just tower all the way up with like dirt or scaffolding or whatever you're going to be using. and you can just go up here. So this is Y 139, so this actually matches this as well. So over here at the corner bit, so we're going to be placing all the water in. So to do this, we're going to put some blocks down here, and to make it easier, we're going to do it this way. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we're also going to go the same amount of distance in the other direction. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like this, and we're going to fill in the whole square. So we're going to fill in a short area here. So the bottom blocks are temp blocks, but the top blocks aren't. So these bits here are not temp, but the ones down there are. So if I go across here, and we don't have to go too far out, and we're going to fill in this whole area. So for now, we're going to make all these blocks down here. You can also use slabs as well. So now I've got this platform over here, so get some water, just place it in like this. So make sure you have like a pool of like water sources. So make sure all of this is water sources on the edge. Now as you can see, all of this should be a water source. So what you can do is you can now just break all of this down here. So and make sure all of these blocks are broken. Okay, so now onto the next bit. So we're going to get a normal block here, and I'm just going to cover this up with normal blocks. So this does need to be normal blocks, and it increases the rates a tiny bit. Not too much, but it's enough to work well. So this will also cover up it so it's dark enough, so that we get good spawns. And if it's not dark enough, then we won't get any drowned spawning at all. So that's why we put this roof up here. And once you've done that, you're going to be putting some torches. So if I go 3 blocks here, and a torch here, and I'm going to go 3 blocks across here, torch here, and what we can do is just place, we're going to go 3 blocks across here, torch here, and 3 blocks over here, torch here. So we'll get this square shape of torches. Now I'm going to make the next bit. So we're going to get some slabs, and what we're going to do is we're going to place a slab in the middle here. So it's not exactly the middle, but it doesn't really matter too much. And I'm going to go 7 blocks out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we're going to make a sort of flat roof, exactly the same as this. So with in sort of like a octagon shape. Actually, this is a hexagon, but whatever. So it's like an hexagon shape, sort of. So this is to make sure that the whole area is dark enough. Okay, so now yours should look quite similar to this. So a 7 block wide roof over here. So on each direction it goes 7 blocks out. And also I've kind of like edged the corners over here, so a bit like this, so it's like a hexagon shape. So yours looks very similar to that, and you should actually start getting drowned spawning. So if you want to, you can like break the portals for now, just to make sure that you don't get drowns, like surprise drowns, all going up to you and like throwing tridents at you and stuff like that. So now you need to go all the way up here. So this is Y192. So this is where you're going to be AFKing, so try and make this quite safe from phantoms and stuff like that, because you might be AFKing this for a little bit longer than normal. So you might try and make it like a little pod up here. So now onto the nether side. So next you're going to need to link up a portal that links exactly to the portal on the overworld, where the drowns will be spawning. So try and get it as accurate as you can, including Y level, because that can actually help as well. Because if you have a portal nearby up there or something on the nether roof, and you don't want it linking up and having like loads of drowns spawning right next to you and kind of like taking you down in a way. So try and link up the portals accurately as you can. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a trapdoor, and I'm going to place it here, and I'm going to put a temp block across here, right here, and I'm going to put another trapdoor here, not there, and I'm going to get another trapdoor here, not like that actually, like this, perfect, and a turtle egg here. Now this portal's going to be lit in a minute, so before we light it, I'm just going to put some blocks around here, like that, so that the drowns aren't able to escape. So I do, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to place 2 blocks down here, like this, or actually we only need 1 really, but now I'm going to make a sort of section into here, and this is going to be keeping the drowns in place. So we want to make this quite big so that the drowns don't die from entity cramming, because we really don't want that to happen at all. So this will be an 8x8, an 8x2 area. So over here this is a 6, so So we're going to be making this area quite large. So it's 2 across and 8 across. So make sure it's that big, and some blocks around here, over here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to be going down here, so I'm going to put some trapdoors around here. And that's to make sure that the trident guys really can't see us when we're whacking them. So now I'm going to go down here with some blocks and some slabs over here, so we can actually collect the XP. And now we're going to get some blocks. I'm just going to put it around here so none of the drops actually escape, or any of the XP, because we want to get some XP too, because it's quite nice to get some XP now and then. I'm going to go down here, put a chest in here, like this, and this will collect all the items. Now some hoppers in here, and we're going to have one side for it, and we're going to have one side for each bit, so put some hoppers across here, and onto the next hopper. Put some hoppers like this going into here. Like that. And that's pretty much the collection system done. What you can do now is you can just cover it through here, so make sure that they really can't escape. And also we don't want any other mobs getting into here as well, so okay, so I used both farms for 15 minutes, and I'm going to look at how many died from entity cramming. So quite a few did die from entity cramming, so you might want to make this a bit bigger if you're having that problem too. But sometimes they do die from entity cramming because there's too many of them in there. So at the moment this is like max, so from this sort of hall you might get like 1 to 2 tridents. So if I just take them out, so you get a ton of XP. So now you can see why sweeping edge is advised, because like it's much easier to take them out with sweeping edge. And if you smite 5, you should be able to take them out instantly. So I actually might put some of this in the chest. And it will take a bit of time to take them out all. But if you put mending on your sword too, it means that it won't use up much durability. Now hopefully I'll get a trident. And I should get a trident if I'm lucky. Oh yes, I got 1 trident. So it'll make its way into this chest here. You also get quite a lot of naughty shells, and also a little bit of gold. Not much gold at all, but just a little bit. So actually, oh, 2 tridents, even better. That's quite a lot. That's quite good actually. So it will take some time to fill up into this chest. And also the XP takes a long time to get into you, so I just need to wait for this train to go through, because let me check under here, and yeah, there's nothing in here, so we're just really just waiting for all of this to go through. Okay, so now all the tridents are inside the chest, so here's the big reveal. I'm not too sure if you'll get the same sort of rates. You might get less or more depending on like when you're AFKing, because like if you have the daylight cycle, which everyone will on their survival world, more drowns spawn at night. So I actually started AFKing at night, and then I went into day and then night again. So make sure to try and start at night time at the beginning of night or something. Start AFKing then, because then you'll get more rates, because more of them will spawn at night. And this is really good for like only half an hour of AFKing. Like I've tried the ocean versions in the ocean biome, and it took me 2 hours to get my first trident using that version. It's really not good at all. So this one's really useful. Like this one's much better than any other trident farm I've really seen. So I hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful. If you want to, you can subscribe, but I really don't mind, because I do this for fun. It's quite enjoyable to design and learn about how drowns spawn and everything like that in a river biome. And it's quite interesting too, so if you want to, you can subscribe, but this is mainly my hobby, so, you know, I'm doing this for hobby and stuff like that, because there's not really much to do at the moment, so this is the perfect thing to do right now. So if you want, you can, I don't mind. So also make sure to leave a like too. Leaving a like actually helps a lot, because it means the video will get more suggested, so more people will know how to get tridents super easily. So make sure to do that as well. And if you have any questions, leave a comment down below, and I should answer any questions. if I see it anyway. So don't ask a question and someone to reply, because I won't be able to see that. But if you just ask a question in the general comment section, then I'm more likely to see it. And also make sure to check the pinned comment before commenting down below, because like it's much easier if you just check the pinned comment and find your solution there, instead of having to add a whole comment, and like it's kind of difficult really to answer every comment. So it really helps if you read the pinned comment too. And I'll see you in the next video if you're going to watch any more of my videos, and goodbye.